I am Rochelle Harp. I'm with Rochelle Harp CPA. I am an accountant and a strategic partner with PHX Financial. I help with everything tax, everything financial, anything that people have questions about. That is where we come in and navigate to try to mitigate taxes. It's very important. It's one of people's biggest expenses that they don't always plan for. When you're early on and you're working a W-2 job, a lot of times you're having withholdings done. But once you start transitioning towards retirement, that changes and you have to choose to voluntarily have them withhold taxes from your Social Security. So that first year, a lot of times people have a big bill and it can be very, very stressful. And then the other piece is people don't always understand the implications when they're pulling from different retirement accounts. Some they've already paid taxes on and others they haven't. And so there's this big tax bill that could be looming. And we just try to educate people and provide clarity on what options they have and be very strategic to mitigate as much taxes as possible. Our partnership with PHX Financial is one that we value a lot, and we get the opportunity to come in with the clients. Usually they're able to request to have me there, so they want to have some kind of conversation about taxes. And so we come in and we sit down with Suzanne and her team and we go over what their current situation looks like. A lot of times I then take the tax returns back with me to review more, and then we usually have a follow-up appointment with that client. But then there's also been weekends, Friday night, 7 o'clock call from Suzanne of, hey, my client's got this going on, should they go ahead and buy that today? And we take a step back and evaluate that. So we just try to partner and be available to the clients when they need us. A client win is any time that we come in and we make a positive impact on their situation. Now that could be reducing taxes. So maybe the prior year they had a huge tax bill and they didn't know why. And then they worked with us and we were able to reduce it for the next year so they didn't get that big surprise. But it's really about making people's dreams come true. I want to understand what it is your goal is, and then I'm going to try to help give you tools to make that dream come true. So that's really the client win for us. Yeah, and I think for clients, one of the biggest pieces and a part that keeps them from wanting to come in is they feel overwhelmed. The whole situation feels overwhelmed. It's too much, and so they just put it off. I think that is one of the great parts of being a partner with Suzanne is that they are able to come in and literally just bring in all of their stuff, and we sit there and help them go through all of that information, and it's not quite as overwhelming when you have that partner to work with to help not only organize the information, but also take the time to sit with you and talk to you and explain out what the different statements are. And so I think that's one of the biggest reasons people don't, and I think it's one of the greatest opportunities they have if they come and work with us.